Guys, we're absolutely buzzing at BarDown because we are big fans of junior hockey, and TSN just announced that basically there's a new partnership between the CHL and TSN that will allow us to broadcast games every year. So we're going to be the new home of the Memorial Cup. There's probably like 30 games, and this is the first time the TSN's broadcast CHL games since like 1996-97.
So who better to have on than Shane Wright? We thought we'd talk about some of his first times doing anything ever in the hockey world, see what kind of stories lie within that, and just talk a little hockey, talk about the OHL and things like that. So Shane, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on today.
The first one I wanted to know is, do you remember the first time somebody ever scouted you?
I think it was back in Major Bantam when I was playing in Don Mills. I think just some OHL scouts would come to our games and just kind of watch us play and kind of scout us. Didn't really talk to any of them back then, but we'd kind of see them in the stands as we were playing, sitting by the glass and stuff like that.
It must have been a weird experience. Like, I don't know, like if it's just a random person shows up, is there like questions that go around? Like, is that a scout or? Yeah,
a little bit. The guys in the room kind of talk about it with one another. Like, are those other scouts there, the OHL scouts watching us play and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Do you remember the first time somebody ever called you like the next one, or you saw that in a headline somewhere?
I don't really remember the the first time. I kind of hate, thinking myself that way. Obviously, it's doing right now. Still got a lot of stuff to do and a lot of time to go between that and now. So, it's obviously a little cool, but I don't really remember the first time someone kind of said that to me. But
nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of I feel like it's a thing media loves to do. It's just like every next first overall pick, they're just tossing that on there. But I've seen this picture of like, and I'm sure this is a thing that might follow you for a long time, but I've seen this picture of your garage from when you were a kid. Do you remember the first time you ever put a hole in your garage?
Yeah, it was a while back. I don't know, I must have been like 10 or 11. Or even earlier before that, I was shooting pucks in my garage, or not at my garage, but at the net in front of the garage, and sometimes miss the net and put some holes in my garage, and parents weren't too happy about that.
But yeah, I can imagine. It's but it's a sign of progress, right? Like, like as you start shooting out on the garage, once you can start kind of like ringing them off the bar and sending them in there, that's you're showing progress.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you ever saw a clip of yourself online, like a video of you playing hockey or something like that?
I think it was a clip back from minor midget. It was one of our first tournaments of the year. Someone posted like a highlight tape or something of my best plays or goals from that tournament. I think that was the first one I kind of watched.
That must have been cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool watching myself kind of skate around and watching myself play, because I haven't really been able to do that before. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
This is obviously a more recent one, but do you remember your first OHL game? What that was like?
Yeah, I do. I remember my first OHL game. We were playing in Kingston, and I just remember feeling a bit nervous, but also super excited to finally step out on the ice. We played a couple exhibition games before, but didn't really compare to an actual regular season game. So it was a lot of fun, and I was super excited to play.
And then, do you remember the first time? I'm just curious about this one. Do you remember your first time ever wearing the number 51 and why you chose it?
Yeah, I was in a spring hockey tournament. I think we had the option to any number we wanted. So my dad kind of talked about it with me, and he said you should wear 51 because your birthday is the 5th day of the first month. So that's kind of where it came from, and it's stuck ever since then.
I love that. There's such a big like hockey lore around like birthdays and numbers and things like that. So I like that this is like the evolution of it. That's very cool. And also it must have been an exciting thing for like, I don't know. I feel like that was a thing where when you actually get to kind of wear whatever number you want, where you actually get to choose rather than like just the jerseys having a number on them and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely fun having to pick my own number and get to be able to pick it out.
Have you met Connor McDavid or Sidney Crosby before? And if you have, do you remember the first time meeting them?
I actually haven't met either of them yet. No.
Oh, crazy. Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure. Look forward to that, because I'm sure you will at some point. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe playing together on Canada someday.
That'd be cool.
Amazing. Well, thanks for joining us, and we're looking forward to a great CHL season on TSN.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it.